Hello, 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 amazing ones. It's Laura Wick here, creator and founder of Body Mind Living, as well as co-founder of Body Mind Sales. You get my presence today. Our amazing Michelle Rockwood is actually traveling back to Denver because we just finished our live 4-day coach training workshop for our Body Mind coaches, and it was amazing. And that is why I am here today. I want to talk about, and I actually think there's a phrase that we use in body mind coaching when I get a little worked up, and it's called compassionate anger. So you're about to get a little bit of my compassionate anger coming at you today in a very loving way, because I believe in calling people up. And that's what I'm about to do. So I see you all popping on here. If you happen to be joining me live, please say hello in the comments. Say your name. Let me know where you're joining me from. As always, I love to feel that energy. It definitely fuels me in this work. So please say hello. And if you're watching the replay, say hello anyway. Okay, so hi. This past week was amazing. We had 50 of our Body Mind coaches joining us from around the world for an inspiring 4 days together. And one of the things that we teach within our certification program is Body Mind Sales, because there are so many coach programs out there. I know for me, the coach trainings that I did taught me how to coach. Even coming from the massage world, you go and you learn continuing education for modalities. And then there's this expectation that you learn these skills, and somehow if you have the skills, if you have the training, if you have the understanding of how to do the practice of what you do, whether it's body work, copywriting, coaching, whatever, that if you have the skills, then somehow that's enough to have a business. That's enough, like your skills will shine, and that's enough to have a business. And I've been working with heart-centered folks for years. And I see so many of you who are here to truly make a difference with your work. And yet you're still struggling month to month. You're still wondering why clients say, oh man, that must be great, but they never actually step into your programs. They never do the thing. And I gotta say, I'm a little pissed off, because we sit here in this industry and we talk about how we are here to make a positive difference and how we know that our work matters. Yet the one thing that will actually allow you to bring your work to your clients, to bring your work to your communities, to let your skills, your trainings, your modalities shine, is the one thing you avoid because you have been raised to believe that sales is sleazy, that you're not good at it. So, right? Like somehow sales is like an innate ability. Y'all, I didn't know how to give a massage, like a good massage, before I went to school. There are skills involved in it, right? But what you don't realize is that your avoidance to actually selling, right? Even just say the word selling, what shows up? Sales, sleazy, gross, right? Manipulative, blah, 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 blah. That belief, that mindset, that all the shit that goes around with that is the thing that is actually stopping you from bringing all of your magic and all of your brilliance into the world. Sales is love. Sales is the point of transformation. We have been talking for weeks. And by the way, if you haven't signed up yet, better join us for next week's training, because we're going to share how we support our clients. We have never done this before. You don't want to miss it. But I am sick and tired. And I love you. I'm sick of tired of knowing these amazing coaches that I have been friends with, that I have been in community with for years, who still are avoiding sales because they think that somehow it's selfish, it's sleazy, or they just don't need it. And in return, what is happening is the very people who are sitting there praying, lying awake at 3 a.m, wishing somebody was out there to help them, are missing out on your brilliance because you're avoiding sales. We think, right? We are raised. We are healers. We are feelers. We are givers. We are empaths. We are people who are on a mission to serve. And if you continue, and I'm talking to the industry, if we as an industry continue to allow the belief of and the patterns around sales that it's bad, wrong, or not a part of what we do, we are continuing to block our light and our greatness from the world. I hear all the time that if you are in this work, I hear all the time that it's a calling, that it's a mission, right? People don't become coaches and practitioners and healers and service providers because they just want a 9-to-5 job, right? We wouldn't torture ourselves with the work that we provide if we just wanted to walk into a job and not think about it. You're here because you have a divine mission. There is something inside of you that says that you want to contribute to a greater world, to the healing of what we're all feeling and wanting right now. But this belief that somehow, people are just going to find you, or, you give away a free session and that's what it's going to be, right? I hear all the time, I'm not in it for the money. Great. Please go make $1 million, because if you're not in it for the money, you will do a lot of good with the money you make. Stop telling yourselves that sales is not part of what you do, that it's separate. It is absolutely bullshit. Sales is the heart of your business. Sales is the thing that allows you to have a business. Our body mind coaches tell us all the time how transformational that initial sales conversation is, and this is what we teach in Body Mind Sales. This is what we're going to be talking about next week. Oh, and actually, before I forget, here's the link to join us next week, by the way, if you haven't grabbed your spot. We believe that sales is about choice. Yes, the reason sales feels shitty is because old sales tactics, the bro marketing, sales tactics that a lot of us see, right? The used car salesman stuff. Yes, they are based in manipulation, and it's gross. We believe, right, that for heart-centered practitioners who are here on mission to do good in the world, sales is essential to a business, and it is time for us to reclaim sales as a point of service. And so what we have done in Body Mind and what we teach our practitioners that up until now we have only made available in our Body Mind Coaching Certification Program, we believe that in order for the healing community, the holistic coaches, wellness practitioners, service providers of the world to really step up as leaders, to enter this vibrational shift that we're feeling in the world, right? We believe that part of us really stepping into that leadership role is reclaiming sales as a point of service and activation and transformation. So it also means that if we're going to do this, we need a different process that's not the bro marketing sales method. We need a sales process and sales skills that are rooted in service. And that is why we teach and we believe that when you shift the sales conversation into choice, Not choice of do they work with you or not, but choice for the client of what they are calling in their life, that shifts how you relate to sales, and it shifts the empowerment for the client. And it actually, this is how we start to raise the vibration. This is how we start to bring our work into the world. This is how we serve at a greater capacity, right? And I am personally like, I am personally done trying to convince you that it's okay to make money. I'm personally done trying to convince you that you have to play small, or that you have to, right? One of the things we talked about this past week is that somehow for heart-centered coaches and service providers, we have been fed a lie that what we've been taught in our industry as service is not service, it is servitude, right? And your willingness to receive for the gifts that are put in you is how you amplify. It is how you amplify the good in the world. And the sales conversation is this beautiful space where things shift. You need sales skills. You have the training to do your work. You have the coach training to have those amazing conversations with your clients. You have the training and the know-how and the wisdom and the knowledge to provide the skills in your holistic practice and all the things, right? And just like you have those skills, and just like you have honed those skills, you need the same skills in the sales conversation. Because it is such a divine moment of transformation. So this past week, Michelle came in and she taught our 5 steps to choice to our amazing coaches. And again, we include Body Mind Sales in our coach training, which we're going to be sharing with y'all shortly. And one of my favorite moments of the past 4 days was after she taught this and we had our coaches go and do a practice sales conversation. One of our amazing coaches came back, and this gentleman is a powerhouse and is here to lead retreats and is just an amazing soul. Who like when you hear him talk, when you feel his presence, you know that he is here to ground the world and to bring clients and bring community back into a really deep space of presence and just the level that this person operates on is just it's like exudes from every cell in his body. And what was so interesting is that we taught this, we go off and we did a practice session, and our coaches, we still have a full 8-week training of Body Mind Sales to go deeper into this. And he came back from that and he said, I actually get how light and powerful and easy sales get to be. He said, that was actually fun. I get how just the skills of a sales conversation can help me serve more people. And now I'm excited to sell my retreats. I'm excited to talk about my premium programs. I know that if you're watching this, if you've been following me, if you're on my email list, if you've happened across this video and you're like, who the fuck is this woman talking to me right now? Whatever the case, I know that if you're here with me now, you have a gift to give the world. You do. And it's time to own that. Here's what's coming through right now. I'm going to share this. And this is something we talked about this past week. This idea that you have a gift, I know you know that, but this old belief that you just have to keep giving and giving and giving and giving, right? That actually disempowers your clients. Here's why. Because they don't take it seriously. Look, you are going to give no matter what. I have absolutely no doubt of that. Part of what has to happen for your clients to fully receive the gift that you have to give, they have to choose to want it. In order for someone to fully receive the gifts that you are here to give, somebody has, the client, the person on the other side of that, has to decide they want it. And if you give it without them making that choice, you're going to burn out. Love somebody enough. Love potential clients enough. Love yourself enough to learn the skills of a simple yet powerful conversation that allows somebody to choose that. It is your divine duty to embrace sales as part of the service you provide. It is the key to your marketing. It is the key to your creating your premium programs. This is something that we teach. It is the key. It is the key to your goals, your dreams. It is the key to your clients owning their hopes and dreams. And if we collectively, as a community who is committed to service, if we actually owned a healthy way, an embodied way to sell our services, we would literally step up into the level, that leadership level I know we are being called to step into. It's time, y'all. It's time. It is your divine duty to embrace sales. It is the key. All right. Join us next week for more. Yes, Chelsea, you were in that room. It was fucking amazing. Yeah. Do me a favor. Share this with somebody who you know might need to hear this. Join Michelle and I next week. We're going to share, right, those behind the scenes secrets of how we support our clients in owning the sales conversation. There's multiple times to join. And we're having a live Q&A. It'll be interactive. It'll be a lot of fun, even more fun than a live stream on Facebook. And I just invite you, like we talk about choice. What do you want to choose? How do you want to choose to show up? And if you know that your work is being, like your gifts, your work is being called to step up, right? Choose that. Who do you get to be? And if in that process you know that sales is going to help you, your clients, come join us. We'll see y'all next week.